Welcome, my friends. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being part of this connection, this relationship to heart-to-heart sort of communion. And I want to suggest that this process that we're talking about right now, this process of doing things for their own sake, is really about finding the power of your own actions. It's really about finding a way to get inspired by the challenges that are going on rather than becoming desperate about what's going on. When we get inspired about in order to deal with what's going on, we can bring more energy into what we do as an action. Regardless of what it is that you're doing, I want to suggest if you bring your full attention to it, if you use what's going on in the world and bring that energy that you feel from wanting to see things be different and apply them to what you're actually doing. Apply that energy to what you're doing. When you do that, you're going to end up finding that you end up becoming more inspired as a result of what's going on rather than becoming more desperate. I want to suggest that when we feel those negative emotions that are connected to the way we believe things should be, connect to your faith about how things can be, how things could be. Be in that process of doing what you do with all the energy that you have. Bring a relationship to it. Be the change that you want to see in the world. When you see what's going on in the world, bring that relationship with trust into the actions that what you're doing. Because if you do what you do with all your energy and all your commitment, if you do it, you're going to connect to that deep, deep sort of well of peace. And when you do that, you're going to connect through grace. So I'm asking you to focus in your relationship to getting inspired, not getting desperate. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. So here we go. When we use the energy that we feel coming off of the world to get inspired, we get into a deep, deep well of patience. And patience is that ability to relax, knowing that things are going to be all right. Thank you so much for joining. Be part of this conversation. Let's create this circle together. Namaste, my friends. Thank you.